We begin with breaking news as tensions continue to spiral in West Asia. Times Now has accessed visuals of the Palau-flagged oil tanker MT Settebello, which was attacked off the coast of Oman near the Strait of Hormuz on the 10th of June. The commercial vehicle had 24 Indian crew members on board, while 21 Indians have been rescued. 3 remain missing. India has condemned the attack on the tanker, confirming 21 Indians have been rescued and 3 are missing. It is coordinating with Oman on the search and rescue. The government has called such attacks deeply worrisome and has also urged de-escalation and protection of commercial shipping in international waters. Mayank is with us. Mayank, what are the latest details that you can share with our viewers? For now, we've accessed latest pictures that are coming in. The government is deeply concerned. It has called these attacks worrisome. It is calling for de-escalation and also for the protection of commercial shipping. But do tell us more about the rescue operations. What more can you confirm to our viewers this morning?
Shagarika, it is a very important move, actually, the way the India has come out, pointing about the way things have shaped up in West Asia, and specifically the missiles which have hit the merchant vessel. It was important because it's a civilian vessel which is against all kind of conventions of war. And the other important point, it sends out some message to the seafarer community also. Shagarika, amongst the masses, the seafarer community, India has a larger chunk of people who are part of the crew members and other member on board the merchant vessels. So it was really important for them. But then the sad part is actually 3 of the Indians which were part of the 24 Indian crew of this civilian vessel which was struck by the missile from the US, they are missing. That's the sad part, and clarity is yet to come on that aspect, and we are waiting. But as I said, it was against all conventions of war, and India has sent out a strong message on that, which is very important. What we are also hearing is that Charge d'Affaires of US was also summoned, and he has been talked about it, the situation there, and he was asked for an explanation. Let's wait for. He was given an opportunity to brief his side to the embassy, to the ministry. Shagarika.
Yes. So a Palau-flagged merchant tanker. Right now, those are the pictures that came after the attack, and yes, India is concerned. The MEA has taken note. 21 Indian seafarers are safe, but there are concerns over 3 others who are still missing. Delhi has launched a strong protest. Are we also hearing from the international community? To get us the latest, let's shift our focus to more breaking news that's now coming in. Right now, our focus is on the MEA that has taken note. India has launched a strong protest. But yes, some more news currently coming in. The MEA has summoned the US Charge d'Affaires through Additional Secretary to lodge a protest over the attack on the commercial vessel, which took place. The ship had 24 Indian crew members, like we've been reporting, of whom 21 have been rescued and 3 are still missing. India is constantly reiterating its call for de-escalation, protection of commercial shipping, and also safe navigation in international waters. And Akanksha is joining us from the newsroom. Akanksha, what's the latest that you can share with us?
Absolutely. India has taken note of the incident. Let me take you through the statement that is coming from Ministry of External Affairs, mentioning that we condemn the attack on commercial vessel off the coast of Oman earlier today. As you also mentioned, of the 24 Indian crew on board, 21 Indians have been rescued so far. 3 Indians are still missing. Our embassy in Oman is currently monitoring the situation and proactively coordinating with the Omani authorities in the ongoing search and rescue operation. So that continues. Also going on to mention that the continuing incident of attacks on the shipping in the region are deeply worrisome and a direct result of the ongoing conflict in the region. We reiterate our call for immediate de-escalation of the tensions and conclusion of the ongoing negotiation for diplomatic solutions, saying that the targeting of the commercial shipping and civilian infra in the region must end, and free and unimpeded navigation and commerce through the international waterways in the region, keeping in mind the international law, must be restored at the earliest. So time and again, remember, India has been repeating that there should be free and unimpeded navigation through the Strait of Hormuz and in around that area as well. Repeating that thing, India has condemned this attack, mentioning that there were 24 Indian crew members on board. 21 have been rescued, 3 are still missing, and the search and rescue operation is currently underway.
All right. Thank you so much, Akansha, for sharing that update with our viewers, we also have Srinjoy Chaudhary with us. Srinjoy, this is deeply concerning. A Palau-flagged vessel with 24 Indians on board, 21 are safe. India has thanked Omani authorities, but how is the international community looking at what happened? The vessel came under attack after, and we're hearing reports that it was a missile attack. What more do we know about this particular vessel, this particular incident? Can you share more details?
Yes, this was a cargo ship, it was not a warship at all. And it had 24 people, Indians, as you rightly said, 3 are missing. We have spoken with the government says the search is going on, and as a result, you cannot confirm about anything about the other 3 missing, because the search continues for 3 missing personnel. They are Indian citizens. Now, what this will do, once this has happened, it will make shipping companies quite alarmed and quite reticent about trying to go through the Strait of Hormuz. Because 1 ship has been hit, 3 people are missing. Naturally, these ships are expensive, and then there is a matter of your own people,
right,
your own sailors. So as a result, shipping companies with their expensive tankers, with their staff, will be very hesitant to even go near the Strait of Hormuz, because this is a wartime situation, a war-like situation, and as a result, do you want to take that risk? If you want to take that risk, the price you have to pay is enormous. Your tanker may get hit, your personnel may get shot at,
right,
or killed, or wounded, or go missing. All of that. Which shipping company, which captain of any ship wants to do that?
And what prompted the missile fire? We'll also talk about that, because we have more information now coming in. At the United Nations, Indian Ambassador Harish voiced concern over the attacks on merchant shipping in the Gulf region. He noted that Indian nationals have been killed or they remain missing. India is reiterating its call for dialogue. India is reiterating its call for restraint and also freedom of navigation and an end to the conflict.
The intensification of the conflict and its spread to other nations have evoked great anxiety. The mounting destruction and deaths and cessation of normal life and economic activities have deeply impacted India, a proximate neighbor with critical stakes in the security and stability of the region. There are almost 10 million Indian citizens who live and work in the Gulf region. Their safety and well-being are of utmost priority to us. Our trade and energy supply chains are dependent on stability in the region, and any major disruption has serious consequences for the Indian economy. In this background, India strongly reiterated its call for dialogue and diplomacy, avoiding impeding freedom of navigation and commerce, avoiding military targeting of commercial shipping, avoiding targeting of civilian population and infrastructure, and seeking an early end to the conflict. India expressed its support to all efforts aimed at peaceful resolution of issues.